Welcome to Accelerator pedals. In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily test your 94 through 2000 GMC 1500, 2500, and 3500 diesel truck accelerator pedal sensor. This is the power supply. It takes 3 AA batteries. Line them up like this. Use some copper wires at the edges and attach the positive and negative wires at the ends. Verify that you will have about 4.5 volts coming out. That is close enough for testing to the 5-volt system in your car. After setting up the power supply, you're going to connect the positive from the battery in the multimeter to this top right from the right pin. Then the negative from the battery to the top right pin. Then the negative from the multimeter to the bottom left pin. After you do this, it should be reading about 2.5 volts in the idle position, and as you press it down, it should end at around 1.4 volts. Make sure you are checking for spikes and glitches during the tests. And if it takes you a while for it to read, don't worry, this is normal. This is the first time I actually did do this for the video, so. For the second potentiometer here, you're going to connect the negative from the battery to the second from the bottom left pin, and the negative from the multimeter to the second from the right bottom pin. And the positive from both the multimeter and the battery will connect up to the middle pin, just like this. It should be reading about 1 volt in the idle position, and when you press it in, it should end at around 1.9 volts. And remember to check for spikes and glitches during the test. For the third potentiometer, and yes, there is a third potentiometer for this, you connect the positive from the battery and the multimeter to this top left pin. Then you connect the negative from the multimeter to this bottom right pin, and the negative from the battery to the second from the top left pin. After you do this, it should be reading about 1.4 volts in the idle position. And then as you press it in, it should stop around 2.0 volts. Again, remember to check for spikes and glitches during the tests. So, as you can see here, I am pressing down on it, and I at least am showing that it's what it's supposed to look like. And you can see that it's basically pretty good. There's no problems in this example. And yeah. For this third potentiometer, you can see that I am showing you the whole setup, the multimeter itself, and I'm pressing down on it slowly and letting it rise up slowly. And you can see that it's starting at 1.4 volts and ending around 2 volts. If you're having a little bit of trouble with your pedal and it's not reading the same way that it does, I recommend that you go to our website, and you'll find a link to our website down below, where you can find the part that you're looking for, and we can actually send it out to you directly.